Peace and love. Sugar move, baby boo. We welcome y'all in, new and true. All right. I'm sipping on tea tonight. What about you? Peace, Smitty. Welcome in, babes. Hey, I see y'all rolling in. Some of y'all done stumbled in, scrolled in. Peace and love. Hey, brown skin. Where you been? How has this energy been for y'all? Ooh. Y'all, I drink the same tea 2 times a day. But every time I sip it, it's like a fresh new experience. It's like a new experience. Same tea, though. I've been sipping the same tea for years. Wow, and it's sweet tonight. It is sweet tonight. Ashe, peace, passion. Brown skin said, missing ya. I missed y'all too. Hey, Miss Hampton. Peace and love to all of our lovelies on YouTube. Hold on real quick, YouTube, because this is wonky and I don't like it. Hold on. Khan is in the back going in. Giving the guys a run for his money. Okay. Oh, hell, bitch. Okay, there we go. All right. Peace, Toya. Graffiti. Ashe, it'd be like that. All right, let's flow. Welcome in, y'all, to the Crystaline Mars stream. I am Madame Double Jones, the lady with the stones, the come heres, and the leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. Be sure to head over to the website, crystalinemars.com, if you are seeking spiritual guidance, if you'd like some spiritual crystal jewelry. I did create some beautiful pieces today that will be on the website very soon. They are not on the website at the moment, but I have this gorgeous charm bracelet here with jade, clear quartz, rose quartz. We have an ankh, and we have some bells. Super gorgeous. Super, super gorgeous. I love this bracelet. I love her a lot, so I will be adding her to the website. The information is down below in the description box for all of our YouTube lovelies. I also created this gorgeous jade and cat's eye necklace. Super beautiful. I will be adding her as well. We just got to get her priced up. And then I have a necklace to go with this bracelet. Y'all have any name recommendations? What vibe do you get from her? What vibe do you get from her? And I created a necklace to go with her. Super gorgeous. Again, we'll be added to the website. Y'all head over and snatch this baby boo up. I don't understand why she's still here. She's super, super beautiful, and the energy is beautiful. I've been led to wrap a lot of like positive, high vibrational stones over the past few days, and that's your vibe. I was sipping my tea, or before I started sipping my tea, y'all know I like to choose the mug based off of the vibe that I want to set or the vibe that I feel. And it was heavy on the charm, heavy on the lucky charm, okay, heavy on the clover energy. And that's what this piece Zen is great for, and also the other pieces that I added. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be updating the website over the next 24 to 48 hours with those pieces. But thank you to everybody. The website is crystalinemars.com. The link is in our bio on Instagram, and it's in the description box down below for our YouTube. But shout out to y'all for y'all bookings as well. I've been super busy with editing y'all videos and things like that. So if I had not sent you your video yet and with your debrief, just definitely stand by. I am working y'all's candles. As we are in this Aries full moon shadow period, this is a great time to conduct your rituals. And if you, again, want some help, I'm here to help you too. But we definitely want to maximize this fire element that is here with us and release and renew simultaneously. So y'all head over to our YouTube as well. I did go live. Y'all turn your notifications on. Because normally, well, I just started doing like the collective readings on YouTube, like aside from the stream. And typically I'll pre-record them and then upload them. But today we had some technical difficulties because the energy is pissed off with Double. Okay. And the camera said it was overheated. I've had that camera for about 5 years and I have never seen it say overheated. And that was the energy that I was channeling. That's the energy that I have defeated. And so I ended up going on my phone and I ended up going live because I was like, I'm going to get this message out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I ended up going live, and it was my first time doing like a live video, a faceless live video collective reading. And it was a vibe. So y'all definitely head over to YouTube to get that Aries full moon reading for the collective, because woo, baby, that perspective. So we're going to delve a little deeper and see what we need tonight. But I welcome all y'all in. Peace and love, babe. Peace and love, Courtney, Jessica. I've been thinking about you, Jessica. How are you? Ashe Graffiti. Peace and Alafia. Peace to you, Nina. Crystal, hey, Amber. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and flow. And so tonight's power, we're on power number 7, right? We're on power number 7. And the power I'm reading is from 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And law number 7 is get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause. Not only will such assistance save you valuable time and energy, it will give you a godlike aura of efficiency and speed. In the end, your helpers will be forgotten and you will be remembered. Never do yourself what others can do for you. So the best way to apply this power, this law in your life is to pretty much remember, let's take it back to like kings and queens. Kings and queens don't do everything. Kings and queens don't do it all. They delegate. They delegate the leaders of the army. They delegate the people to carry out specific tasks. So if you say you a queen or a king, or you're desiring to be that, and even if you don't want to attach yourself to those labels per se, but you want to level up in your journey, level up in your career, level up in your household, how can you delegate? How can you delegate? That I share with y'all a lot. That has shifted a lot for me personally when it comes to my spiritual work. When I first started, it was a lot of grit that I had to learn how to like get or exude within myself. And then it was just really, really overwhelming. And then I continued to study the different aspects of me, my energy, deities, gods, goddesses. Okay, who's good for this? Who do I run to for this, right? Who do I call forth for this? What aspect of me do I bring to the forefront for this? And when I really started to strengthen my relationships with those aspects of me, with those God energies, those deities, it became so much easier for me to do my work for the collective and for my family, for myself. I remember when I first used to do spiritual clearings, I used to call forth one person at a time, like one person. I just work with Yin and Yah, that's it, right? Or I'd work with just Oshun, that's it. Or I work with just Ogun, that's it. But then I remembered, hey, it's power in numbers. It's power in numbers. So let me call forth all of those who can help, all of my protection warriors, all of my prosperity gods and goddesses, you know? And that's when things begin to shift. And so it's more so about putting people in their proper positions. When it comes to the people on your job, when it comes to your children, what are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And what tasks do you need carried out? Put them in their proper position, and that will help you when it comes to being more efficient and more successful. And now you can focus on the bigger things, or you can focus on other things. All right. So the more effective you are at managing people, that's the more efficient and powerful you can become. All right. So let's go ahead and transition / tap in deeper as a collective and leave down below our declaration, which is I lead and delegate with grace. Y'all leave that down below in the comments. I lead and delegate with grace. I lead and delegate with grace. Peace, babe. Welcome in. Thank you, Graffiti. I appreciate you, baby BD. All right. If y'all would like a reading tonight, this is your time to send in your love offerings. First come, first serve. I will begin to conduct them at the end of the collective reading. Housen said, LMAO, I don't like this law. Why you don't like that law? Why y'all don't like that law? Crystal second you. Why don't you like it? Peace, Kayla. What did I miss? Why y'all don't like it? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it because I'm excited to see what we have here for you, for me. I asked before, but we have a lot of y'all in the room now. How is this Aries energy for y'all? It came through and annoyed the fuck out of me yesterday, and I was like, okay, I have to move this energy around because I want to use this Aries full moon energy for the Aries energy that is for my wellness, which is being productive, leading, taking action, doing what needs to be done, taking that passion and that drive and directing that towards my goals, right? Not leaning into the shadow of Aries, which is angry, impatient, frustrated, immature, childish. No, I don't want to do that, you know? So I'm like, okay, let me move that out the way so I can direct this energy in a way that aligns with where I'm growing, okay? But all in all, I moved that through yesterday, and so since I moved that through, the energy has been on fire, but in the most positive way for me. Housen said, because why would someone else do my work for me? I feel like that's weak. I challenge that perspective. Think like I said with the kings and queens, but we can even go down to a scale of like managing a restaurant, McDonald's. That's like saying, oh, I don't want a person on fries and the register because I could do it all. I could manage. I could do the paperwork in the background. I could make the schedule. I could do the payroll. I'm gonna do the fries. I'm gonna do drive-through. I'm gonna do burgers. I'm gonna do the register as well. And that's why I say that in certain aspects of your life and in certain seasons of your life, you will need to take the lead, or you may be by yourself. We are on stream 515, right? So there could be some things that you have to develop, right? You got to learn how to run that machine. You got to learn how to do fries. Because there could be times where you may have to fill in the gaps, or you may not be able to rely on people to do certain things and things like that. So you may have to fill the gaps in. But when it comes to building an empire, when it comes to building a team, when it comes to building a community, when it comes to working together, it's power in numbers. It's power in numbers, and you don't have to do it by yourself, but you can. And strain yourself, strung out, you know what I mean? To where now you're exhausted because you're just trying to carry it all when you don't have to always. In the beginning, you may have to build and do the gritty work, but that's the goal for me anyway, is to build in numbers, you know, and everybody has their proper position. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. So I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna be right here. And I know I'm good at managing. My Capricorn energy comes in handy, handy dandy, you know, but I have to check my ego sometimes because with the 515, I am a Leo sun. And I like to run. I like to do everything. I like to think, oh, I got to do it all, or I'm the center of attention, or I'm, you know, me. And it's like, no, we, right? So you do what you want when you popping. But I know for me, I don't want to continue to carry the weight by myself if I don't have to. Okay. Melanated said, I like your breakdown of it, but initially I was like, it kind of made me think of people who don't do anything but take credit, just orders around. That's another perspective. And that's part of what Robert Greene's perspective was, and that's why I like to come from the other side of the coin and give you the other perspective where it's like, no, we're not talking about just fuck off and tell everybody else to do things and you just don't do anything, but it's more so as you level up, as you rank up, the CEO isn't running around making calls and doing all these different things like as he would have at a lower level. He's just not. But that doesn't mean that he's lazy. He just earned his ranks, and now he's making his life easier by having his team do certain things, and now he can focus on bigger things, right? Overhead things, whatever those things are. So that's the perspective I'm coming from, okay? Ashe. Apex said, highly energetic, yet alchemizing and channeled focus from 0.0 was key to navigating this chaotic energy. Okay, Ashe. Chopin, peace and love. Ashe. Jeffro said, you a fake India Ari? Because I am a queen. I'm not your average girl from your video. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's go. Let me take a sip of this tea real quick. All right, let's see what we got. Housen said he didn't say let someone work for you. He said let someone else do the work for you. He didn't say let someone work for you. He said let someone else do the work for you. Tomato, tomato. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Do the work for me. Do the work. And I'm going to do some other work. Okay? And if you think about it, this is when I invite you to zoom out and to challenge your perspective of energy of people. Right? We talk about reflections and everything is reflections of you, extensions of you. It's just reflections of you, extensions of you. So are you going to overload this vessel when you got all of the fragmented vessels of you outside of you, around you, to support you? I mean, y'all do what y'all want when y'all popping, but I know for me, I like teams. I like working with people. Okay, let's see what we got. To an extent. God ain't through me yet, bitch. All right, graffiti. Peace and love, baby. So let's see what we got, collective. Sandra said it did make me a bit icky because my manager makes me do everything and they take half my tips. Okay, so speaking of that, we have the King of Coins here in reverse. All right, so if you don't like the position that you're in, level up. Simple. Simple. If you feel like you're not getting your worth, level up, relocate, move. Simple. If you feel like somebody's taking advantage of you, remove yourself, set boundaries. Simple. But I think it's also important that we are true to ourselves when it comes to where we are. Because sometimes we want full-time pay or we want top-notch pay, but maybe our skill level, we're still, a novice. We're a beginner. But we want expert pay. And I don't know where you are. That's for you to really reflect. Like, okay, am I still in my learning phases and I just want it all? How can I maximize this space that I'm in? Because maybe I can't relocate like that, right? It's still a process to go get a new job or to relocate or to whatever. I get it. So maximize the space that you're in. If you feel like, hey, my manager's taking advantage of me, I know that I have a lot of value that I bring it. Didn't we talk about that? We talked about, that was one of the laws before. Which law was it? It was never outshine the master. Never outshine the master. Law number 1. And that was talking about you leading from the background. You leading from the background, but you humbling yourself and putting yourself in a space where you're still able to learn. You're still able to learn. You know what I mean? But again, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse here. So I want to dive in and see what collective energy we have here. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Move the energy around as you may, okay? So King of Coins in reverse. So I do see that there is some energy that has been trying to block your flow, and that could be what's being flushed out. That could be what's being rushed out. That could be what's being burned up with this Aries full moon energy. Like I channeled earlier for the collective, your shadow, those assailants are pissed the fuck off. We're about to see what this King of Coins energy is about. What's surrounding this King of Coins in reverse? King of Coins, and you could maybe be your saboteur. I'm not sure if this is you sabotaging yourself or not seeing your worth and value, and you're staying in a space and not allowing yourself to grow. Hey Lily, how you been, babe? We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse, the King of Coins in reverse. So hold on. With this Aries full moon, it's definitely a reminder for us there could be situations, opportunities that arise that you definitely want to pause, reflect on, and to weigh maybe the pros and cons. This is an invitation for you to zoom in and read certain details. Because earlier I heard do not do business with them. So I'm not sure if somebody just had a business offer, or somebody's trying to do business or sign some kind of contract, or asking you, can you sign a lease or can you co-sign with them? I'm not telling you what to do, but I will encourage you to definitely think about some things before you just say yes. Definitely think about some things just before you say yes. King of Coins. Some of you have already thought about some things, because I'm hearing all money ain't good money. Some of you have already thought about some things, or you had some offers, rather it was in the spirit or in the physical, and you declined it, and the energy is mad because you're not choosing to work for them, or you don't want to work with them, or you don't want to build with them or invest in them or something like that. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm hearing on to the next. Swiss Beats head ass. Not sure if somebody's a DJ. We have hospitalization. Woo! So not only is this energy trying to block you, but also trying to make you sick. I do feel like a lot of you, this position that you're moving into, because Aries are leaders, right? Aries is the first zodiac sign. And like I talked about earlier, Aries are very phenomenal leaders when they're operating from their higher self, from their light self. But if they're like on the opposite end of the pendulum, if they are heartbroken, if they are in their shadows, they can be the complete opposite, where they're just like burning everything down, very impulsive, quick-tempered, you know, and just acting before they think. Very, very impulsive. And so I'm not sure how this looks like for you, but either you're already walking in this position, or you're about to be walking in this position, and you're making somebody sick. Somebody could be doing magic on you or sending you evil eye. It's you literally somebody's health is being affected. Some of you may feel like a little congestion or headaches, aches in your body or something like that. And you're like, where did this come from? Yeah. What else we have? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. So I'm seeing somebody throw fireballs. Fireball could be significant. I know that's Elegwa's energy. But I'm seeing somebody throw fireballs, but then they're confused because by the time the fireball like gets a few feet once the fireball gets a few feet, not even feet for some, for inches, it just dissipates. And so they're confused at where did the fireball go. So somebody could be sending you energy, negative energy, and they're wondering like, why are you still thriving? Why are you still smiling? How did you still get that person or whatever? Like, how did you get out? How did you get out? Wow. Apples may be significant. Candy apples. We have the other person. We have the other person. What's this other person? We have letter in reverse. Somebody got rejected, or somebody is gonna get rejected, because with this letter in reverse, this is like somebody not receiving an offer. Somebody is not receiving an offer, and you may not have received an offer right now because maybe you still got some work to do or something like that, or you have some skills to develop, or maybe something got to clear out or move around. Somebody got to get fired, or a breakup has to happen, or something has to happen first before you can move into this position. I'm hearing you're the reason they're going to get fired. So if you want to get hired, play the part. I don't care if this has to do with relationships, jobs, spiritual ranking, whatever. If you want that position, play the part. Play the part. Why should you be chosen? Why should you be chosen? What makes you different? Wasn't that the last law that we did? Law 6? Court attention at all costs. Be unique. What sets you apart? What sets you apart? I want you to really sit back and ask yourself, what value do you bring when it comes to maybe whatever field this is that you work in, or when it comes to your relationships or your friendships? What value do you bring? And I also talked about this earlier on, y'all go look at the YouTube, wow, you got them heated YouTube video that I had went live and channeled earlier. But I said that people pay for value. People pay for value. So some of y'all need to release some maybe beliefs or perspectives that you have around your personal value or somebody else's value. You may be putting somebody else on a pedestal and not seeing that same thing for yourself. Somebody is a musician in here. Divorce. I fucking told you. I told you. A breakup has to happen or something needs to be released. Or has been. There is a masculine energy that I'm picking up on that is about to... There's a man. Let's be clear. Okay? There is a man that I see that is about to undergo a divorce or a separation. This could be a spiritual connection that he had to an ex or a karmic energy. And that is going to... That man is going to be able to unlock this next level wealth I'm hearing. So you could be that man if this resonates with you here, or we have some women in here and maybe your partner is in a financial bind right now. Okay, some of you may want to do a binding spell, like a bond to bind yourself to prosperity, bind your energy to wealth. Y'all better go and get y'all one of those. CrystalineMars.com. Go check out our candles. What we got? We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. I just saw the hourglass get turned over, so something's running out of time. A butterfly watch. I'm seeing a butterfly watch. A watch with a butterfly inside. Or somebody has like a butterfly earring or nose ring or something like that. Okay. Living room in reverse. This is Elegua, door opener in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles upright. God damn. So we had the King of Coins in reverse earlier. Remember that came out. This is the King of Pentacles. We had that in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Living room in reverse. I was about to say lingering. There's some energy that was lingering. This is your time, like I said, to do your releasing letters, your fire rituals. Fire. I don't care if it's a Bath and Body Works candle. Burn your candles intentionally. If you have black candles, burn your candles intentionally. Your green candles, your red candles. Okay? But with this 2 of Pentacles, this is crossroads. This is decisions that has to be made when it comes to like who deserves this position. This has everything to do with wealth. We have pentacles, all these pentacles out here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. So this has to do with like taking it back to the managing energy, right? How are you managing your money? How are you managing your energy? Some of you are feeling called to maybe pause, right? Maybe normally you're impulsive spender where you want it, you get it. Or you want to go eat here, you go get that. You know what I mean? And some of y'all have been like, you know what? I'm just going to sit in the cart. I'm going to just sit it in the cart, or I'm going to put a little bit in my savings, or I'm not going to get my nails done this week, or I'm going to just eat out once a week. Or you've been like very, very, very intentional with like managing your finances or managing your energy or managing energy, people, whatever. And with this 2 of Pentacles here, managing your time as well. But with this 2 of Pentacles, it's like I see the ancestral realm is coming through heavily right now. And they're like, okay, so this got to do with your bloodline. They're like, okay, who can handle what? Who can handle what? They can handle this large amount of money. And that's what I was going to take it back to. That managing position, you know, there's a trust. There's a level of trust that has to be had within the manager to handle the money, you know what I mean? Or even the cash register. But the person who's on the cash register, they're not necessarily going to be given the large amounts of money like the manager is going to be. You know what I mean? They still have to report to the manager to count their register and things like that. So you could definitely be leveling up, or this is an opportunity for you to level up, but you got to like release. Maybe somebody keeps saying like my small business as well. Somebody may have their own business, or your pay is like fixed to where maybe you don't see another way. You don't see a way, but the way will be revealed when you clear out this fog. Guave said, I got a white candle. Ashe. Peace, Claudes. We have renovate. We have renovate here. So when you do align with this wealth and it does flow in, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to create a life that you want? You know what I mean? Or are you going to invest in some things? Or this is an invitation because your intuition is very heightened right now as we're in this energy. And so there could definitely be like some expanded thoughts, expanded vision when it comes to maybe what you can invest in or what needs to be renovated externally. But there could be some things that need to be patched up internally, especially with the heart, as that is the bridge. And we're in Libra season. But this, what's up with this balance? What's up with this balance that I'm picking up on? Carla said, you're going to invest, Ashe? Invest in who and what? That's like, get specific. I'm not telling you to put in the comments, but that's the question to ask ourselves. Like, okay, how much does that investment cost? Okay, I want to renovate. What does, get an estimate. What does that look like? We have the 8 of Wands. Yes, get an estimate, because when it does flow, it's going to come in heavy and very, very quickly. Very quickly. We have a lot of fast movement here. Renovate, 8 of Wands. The resources that you need, because that's what this King and Queen of Pentacles is in reverse for as well. Something was locked away. Something was locked away. You didn't have access to something, and it could have been money because maybe you would have squandered it. It could have been a job opportunity because maybe you weren't good with time management, right? You show up to work late, or your attitude was funky, or you don't know how to deal with people with funky attitudes, right? And so some of you have been working on that. And so since you've worked on that with this Aries energy, I said it's going to be a rush of energy moving out, and there's a rush of energy coming in as well. That's going to give you the resources that you need so you can renovate or like build something. Some of you literally want to renovate your home. We have got to go. I told you something has to go in order for you to renovate. We have the 8 of Wands, got to go. I'm seeing Lion King with the wildebeest now. Wile E. Coyote. I was listening to Cartoon and Serial by Kendrick Lamar before this. Not sure if that's significant for somebody. Or the show Wile E. Coyote. But we have got to go, 8 of Wands. Got to go, 8 of Wands. So as quick as something came in, you need to be, and if it does not resonate with you, or if it's not the vibration that you desire to like have in your field, push it out as quick as it comes. Like I told y'all yesterday, it came quick. I identified it within an hour, and I was like, I gotta flip it. I gotta shift. I gotta move it out. It got to go. We have the Magician in reverse. Got to go. Didn't I say that earlier where I was like, something's backfiring, right? With this magician. And this can also be like somebody who is not as spiritually inclined as you. And they may be in their feelings. Somebody was definitely misled. There was a spirit that came through somebody and told them to hurry up and do something, and they didn't think things through, and it backfired. It could have, yeah, definitely is emotional based. We have the 6 of Coins. I told you, god damn, shit. The 6 of Coins, here go them damn coins. The Pentacles again. Sheesh, this is whatever was sent to you is being sent back. Whatever you put out is being sent back to you. So that's why I tell y'all to repurpose everything now. Like, definitely be aware of the negativity and, like, call a spade, but the energy that you're putting out, it is being boomeranged back to you. So I hope that y'all were intentional, because y'all are definitely going to be fed what you cooked up. I'm seeing one of them videos. I seen it before on Facebook where it was like one of them planned videos where the woman, she had made a plate for her and her spouse, but then she had it covered, and it was something like her plate looked like it had more, and then her plate, give it to me, because how are you trying to get this to me? Make it clear. She had more on her plate or something. What was it? It's a switcheroo. Who switched the plate? Somebody could have tried to do something when you weren't looking, because what I'm seeing is like the lady, she put the 2 plates down, the food was there, the person thought it was more food on one of the plates, and then she walks off, they swapped the plate, but then they got fucked because it was actually less on that plate. So that could be metaphorically speaking, where somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side, or somebody tried to do something when you weren't looking behind your back, or they did do something, they said something, and then when they got their plate, or something was unfolded, they're like, fuck, this is not what I thought it was. It's not what I thought it was, or it's not as fulfilling as I thought it was, or something like that. Maybe somebody just recently broke a plate as well. Somebody may have been really breaking a lot of dishes here. We have the World, the Magician, the 6 of Coins, and we have the World. This is nice. This is nice. I'm hearing, partner, let me upgrade ya. This full moon is so beautiful. A lot of you may have like some energy that shows up in your realm, whether you're at the stoplight, you're at the job, you overhear a conversation, you're talking to somebody, and you're like, damn, my life really isn't that bad. Or I'm glad I'm not emotionally all over the place. Like somebody could really not be handling something well, but you over here holding this world, holding the weight, it's like you may have, it's like you're strong as fuck. You're somebody who I'm talking to is strong as fuck, or you're strong at something, because you may be emotionally a crybaby or something like that, but you're a strong communicator, or you're a strong manager or something like that. But with this 6 of Coins and the World, this is energy coming in to support you when it comes to your purpose. Maybe somebody stutter or something's coming through twice in 2 days, maybe significant. I know the full moon peaks in 2 days. I want to pull from OG. We have the eclipse in reverse. The eclipse in reverse. Nice. So we did just close out eclipse season. We got the 4 of Coins upright. I just saw the Stitch movie, the newer one that just came out, and it was on a part of the movie where one of the detective guys, he was going through a portal, and Stitch set it up to where he kept just going through the portal, kept going through the same damn portal, like and that's what I see. And I heard back to life, back to reality. So somebody may have thought their timeline shift. Somebody thought they was on to something, and they got to run for their money or something like that. Somebody is definitely in deep regret, it feels like. Maybe somebody got complacent with their lover, or got complacent with their job, or got complacent with something, and it got swept away, or somebody left or something like that. Somebody else got chose. Ashe, graffiti. And I'm hearing miscarriage. Somebody had something very delicate, and I'm not sure if that's you, because for some of you it's your relationship, and this has to do with your partner or your ex-partner, and like they just acted like you, they treated you like you were a regular Douglas schmeggler, and you was like, bye, and now they like, fuck, they thought the grass was greener on the other side. Speaking of the side, it fell on the side. Let's see what we got. We have distance horizons. This came out earlier. What's up with this distance horizons? Bad health in reverse. Occupation in reverse. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So there's going to be certain action that you need to take, but I do see a lot of energy coming to you and being delivered to your door, like support coming in where people like, do you want me to bring this to you, or how can I help you? Like, I see support coming in to where you don't have to go out and do the most or overextend yourself for it. Y'all leave down below. I am recognized without overextending. I am recognized without overextending. But with this bad health being in reverse, this is like you moving out of that toxicity, out of that, out of the negatives. Take it as you may. Distance horizons. Somebody could have been in the army as well. A silver chain could be significant. I'm hearing welder. We have mature man. We have Elegua, mature man communication. Let me see. And we have false person. We have expectations here. I do see disappointment here. Because maybe somebody, this false person with this full moon, there could be some true colors that are revealed. And somebody wasn't who they say they was. You say you is. I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. Ain't that it? It sound weird. That's the name of the song. Them streets, they fuck with me long. It is, I know, right? You say you is. I ain't hear them forever. Is that it? Somebody tell me. By Young Thug, I think. I know, I know, I know. Come on. Rich Homie Quan, okay. Is it I know, though? That part sounds weird. That's it? Y'all say, yeah, that's it. So something, you may know something, but it just, I don't know. Somebody may be like slick delivering something, or like throwing sly remarks or something like that. You ain't that you say you is. Somebody ain't what they say they is. Because we have false person, we have mature man. So somebody could be talking, a good game, but it's definitely going to be revealed here. So we have expectations and we have imprisonment. We have high honor. Expectations, imprisonment, high honor. So not everything that comes to you needs to be a yes. You are going to have some opportunities and some invitations. I was thinking about this because I was invited 2 places over the past 2 days. Yesterday I was invited somewhere and I said yes. And the moment I said yes, I was like, fuck, why did I say that? Today, but then I ended up telling them, I was like, I'm going to just catch y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow was today. Today came. They invited me somewhere again. And I was like, I am not replaying this again. I'm not doing this again. I'll just tell them, hey, catch me later when y'all get back, because I'll just do other things on my to-do list, right? And I'm glad I did, because I got a lot of things done that I need to get done. And they text me around like 6-7 p.m. and they were still hanging out at the place that they invited me to. And I'm like, see, I'm glad I didn't go, because I would have been just killing time, procrastinating when I have other things that take priority that needs to be done. So there could be some things that are being brought your way and you may be just kind of eager, kind of excited to do something different or to take some offers. And it's like, it could be trying to derail you or trap you or deceive you in some way. But we have high honor. So we talked about the ranking up. This is just confirmation of that. A lot of y'all are definitely going to want to balance your throat chakra, because you're going to be talking more. Some of you are like starting a business or whatever position that you're going to have, you're going to be talking more. Some of you may be, there could be new relationships coming into your life where you're going to be talking more than you're used to. So drinking your teas, your throat chakra chants, your light blues, your turquoise, your apatite crystals are going to be your best friends. Your sodalite as well. Okay, y'all. So I do want to close out with, like, I'm going to close out with 3 cards from the OG deck. Amazing said, I don't remember the words, but I know that melody. Yeah, that melody. It sounds weird. I know. Like, is that the words? I saw you earlier, Graffiti. You said with the cartoons and cereal, we got the same tunes. You know you my musical ace boon coon. You my jukebox twin. I knew that from when you was like, Vixen, I need that. I was like, oh, for surely. For surely. Lee said, got to dip real quick, but I'm going to be back. Okay, coolio. I didn't even see. I did see somebody sent the offering in for a reading. All right, so I'm going to close out with 3. Okay. All right, so we have out of your control in reverse. So like I said, you have more control over something more control than you think. But you may have to control your energy, control your mind, control your emotions. We have healer in reverse. So this is a reminder that you can't force anything. You can't control anything outside of yourself. You can influence a lot of things, but you can't control nobody, I'll say. You can't control nobody. With this healer in reverse, you can't heal nobody. You can assist them in their own healing. You can assist them with controlling their energy or their emotions, managing their emotions, but there's something that needs to be released here. We have Taurus and we have focus on desired outcome in reverse. So for a lot of you, you're going to be walking into this new chapter without some people who you may have wanted to. With this Taurus, you may have been like the go-to person, the pillar, the strong one. Maybe you were the bank, or you were the resourceful one, the person that these people always came to lean on. Tauruses are very emotionally stable. They're like the ones between Tauruses and Capricorns and Aquariuses, more so Taurus and Capricorn, because Aquarius like, bitch, don't even talk to me about that bullshit. But Capricorn and Taurus, they're more like the ones where you can lean on when you're going through it. And you may have been that, but with Taurus, this could have to do with like money and resources. And so you could have been that person for somebody, but something was out of your control. Somebody did not want to do the work, and you may have been focusing on desires or focusing on flying with them. We have the butterfly here, growing, evolving with them, but it's in reverse. Somebody wasn't ready, but don't you let them slow you down. Okay, so let's close out with our declaration, which is going to be, my work speaks for itself. My work speaks for itself. My work speaks for itself. So take advantage of this sacral chakra energy that we have here between the root and the sacral. That's that Aries energy. And you can even say like a little tad bit of solar plex, even though Leo is more solar, but definitely lean into the your root and your sacral during this time, okay? All right, babe. So that's what we got for collective energy, and I'm now going to go ahead and get into the personal readings. Carla said the cutoff game has been activated. I love that for you. Of course, Carla, you said thanks for your time and energy. Of course, thank y'all for sharing this space. Don't y'all go anywhere. I will be closing the doors after these personal readings, so if you do want one, this is your time. Who we have here? So, who is this that sent in for a general? Okay, so I got Lee. Who sent them first? Sandra from TikTok. What kind of reading would you like, Sandra? Okay, Lee, I'm just now getting into personals. Where is my pen? I don't know, but I'll just use this one for now. My head wrap really hurts. I think it's my scarf that I have under it. And so it's like just pressing on it and it's very uncomfortable. Okay, that felt better. Ooh, yes. Not sure if somebody's really on somebody's mind. You may be on somebody's mind. Somebody may be on your mind heavily. All right, so we have Sandra. What kind of reading? Career. More specifically, what might happen if I quit my job now? It's a heavy burden on you. Outcome of quitting job. Okay. All right, so Sandra, we're going to lead with you. And then who sent me this text? Who was that? Oh, that was Guave. Guave, what kind of Guave said general? I see you. That was general, babe. So we got Guave and then we have Lee. Okay. So Sandra wants to know what will happen if she quits her job now because it's weighing on her heavily. So let's see. I'm not afraid of not having money, but it is very draining due to management. They take half my tips. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the outcome is if you quit this job now or like soon. Okay, I had a message for collective, but I'm gonna get back to that. Sandra. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups. So it does look like you're gonna have other options to choose from. You said, I am afraid because I am a college student and I am broke. But you just said, I am not afraid of not having money. And then 2 seconds later, you said, I am afraid because I am a college student and I am broke. Contradicting. But let's see what we got. What's the outcome? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Devil in reverse. The 3 of Swords upright. The 6 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so the outcome to you quitting your job, you could get another job. There'll be other opportunities. It could be fun. It could be something that you enjoy, but you're gonna have to struggle for a little bit. You may have to struggle for a little bit. It could take some time. It may take longer than you actually want it to. So that is the caveat to that. But then I do see once you do pass that, if you do take this path, once you do overcome this drought season, it could be 3 weeks, it could be 3 months. Between 3 weeks and 3 months. So that's the thing when it comes to these choices. Are you willing to accept the consequences of the choices? If you are, if you cool with waiting between possibly 3 weeks to 3 months for a job, then ashe. If that's not something that you want to do, I would recommend that you set yourself up for success first, right? Apply, get the job first, and then transition, right? Solidify something first if that's what you want to do. But I do see there is something where you'll be getting worth your pay, or getting paid your worth, or there being an exchange of money. But it's like it's going to be something else that you don't like with the Star in reverse. It could be the people, right? Where it's like, okay, now you're getting your full tips, right? But you hate your freaking staff, or you hate your boss. Something like that, where it's like, damn, now you're getting the money. So it's like, if you want to leave, you do what you want. But the outcome is a potential drought that will lead into, you actually being able to replenish your money. But then it's going to be some other shit. So just know that it will be some drama. But yeah, that's what I got for that. That's what I got for you, Sandra. I would highly recommend that you transition. If you're concerned because you're a college student and you said you're afraid of not having, set yourself up for success. Release any blockages that you have. You could pray. You could write a letter. Burn it, especially with this full moon energy. This is a powerful energy when it comes to releasing, okay? And set your intentions and allow for yourself to be aligned with that, okay? And then take initiative. That's what this full moon is presenting us an opportunity as well. Take initiative. You don't like it, seek. Okay, what other job options do you have? Okay, so that's what I got for you, baby. I see Nas now slid up in here. Nas said clarity on the path to fulfillment. I saw you in our notifications, and I looked on your page today, Nas, not too long ago. Okay. So next up we have Guave for a general. Welcome into everybody. Join in peace, Universal Divine Tarot. Oh, if anybody had questions for me, you can ask any questions. Not asking questions where I like pull cards for you, but if you had anything you wanted to say, this is your time, and I'll respond accordingly. So, Guave, we got the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. That's not you. Okay. I gotta shuffle more. Hold on. Guave. All right, you have the Knight of Cups. Guave, you're annoying. Honestly, when I just tapped into your energy, Guave, as I'm still in it, this feels like young love. Are you dating somebody, or did you meet somebody that you got a big crush on, or they got a big crush on you? This feels like it's their energy, though. Somebody is really crushing on you, and it's like something about your voice. I don't know if you get a lot of compliments on your voice, but somebody is really like feeling you. I feel like somebody's waiting on you to like make an offer. I'm not sure if they always put themselves in your way, or they make it known, rather it's the way they look at you or something like that. But somebody is waiting for you to shoot your shots. The 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. They are in the shadows like, okay, is he coming now? Hold on, Guave. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles upright. But whoever this energy is, they don't want you for your money. Like, they genuinely are interested in you. They could actually be an asset when it comes to like something that you're building or working towards. Like, they could legit help level you up, whoever this woman is. But tell me more about her. Wait, come on, because I got a few more cards. The Emperor, I told you, you are him to her. This is Aries energy, so I don't know, like, if you, and this may be like you just contemplating or really getting clear on what kind of woman you want. Even if she's not in your life, you may, I'm not sure if I'm tapping into like a future woman where like when you align with her or she's ready, she manifests herself, but you may find yourself really like opening yourself up to love or wanting to date or wanting to pursue like somebody who's already in your energy. But I do see you contemplating or thinking about like what you really want when it comes to your relationship life. I'm here. I'm so sick of being lonely. Give me one more. The Emperor. We got the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands upright. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands. So she could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But she definitely, the Magician, yeah, she's definitely like reflective. I don't know. Y'all got some chemistry. Y'all have some crazy chemistry. So if you didn't already align with this energy and she is coming in soon, Guave, I say like, let yourself like just be, because your inner child may come out, or you may be trying to hide your feelings or something like that because you don't want to be looked at as like a sucker or something. But somebody about to be pulling on your heartstrings because you already pulling on theirs. This could be an energetic spiritual connection right now that is about to materialize. And so you're getting this message like, when they come through, give yourself permission to love and be loved on. But heavy on the love energy for you, Guave. And somebody is head over heels for you. Like, she giving ride or die. She giving ride or die. Or she may have like left because she wasn't rocking with the way you was moving or something like that. But she secretly always waited for you to come back and get her. Y'all have some past life history, all right? So, yeah. Yeah, it's something about like you having a lot of options or something, or you overlook her or something. I don't know what this is, Guave. Or you like just worried about your bag, or you like to flirt. I don't know what it is, Guave, but she was not, or she is not rocking with like how you move with feminine energy. And so she's just like, I'm gonna just fall back because like I'm not about to play this game with him. Okay, but she like to play games with you. So that's what I got for you, like future/present love energy for you, Guave. But I say go for it. I say go for it. Yeah, she's definitely a good time and some. Okay, so who we got next? We have Lee, and we closing up with Nas. Nas did ask, "What's this moon's theme?" So this moon's theme is bringing to our awareness our impulsions. There could be certain things that you naturally go to out of security, out of fear, out of anxiety. And this is going to be a moment for you to really reflect. There are going to be aspects of you that are highlighted because Chiron is the wounded healer, right? And Chiron is currently in Aries. So this is going to be highlighting like those inner child wounds. These are going to be highlighting your ego, what you identify with. And like for me yesterday when I said yes, part of that was attached to me not wanting to say no. And I'm like, dang, I thought I was over that, because I'll quickly tell my mama no or something like that. But this person was somebody different, and they never really invite me anywhere. So when they did, I felt like I had to say yeah. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, like that's some residual energy. So there could be some like past things coming up for you to revisit, for you to acknowledge, and for you to release. And it could be everything around wounds, around anger, around your like fiery negative vibrations. There could be arguments, so you definitely want to make sure that you are feeling the vibes. And if you feel it getting tense, and if you don't want no parts, remove yourself. Think before you speak. Don't take other people's angers and frustrations on as your fault and things like that. It's gonna be a lot of intense energy, but also there are gonna be themes around taking action, around pursuing your passions, or releasing blockages that are hindering you from actually taking action and pursuing the things that you want, right? So opportunities for leadership, for growth, but also there could be some challenges that come to with that Aries energy. Okay. All right. So Lee wants to know, what is Tyra's authentic emotional intention towards me, and how does she hope it will affect me? So what is, well, that's you said the same thing twice, because an intention, it is what you want the outcome to be. So what are her intentions? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have Justice here. We have the Star. Four of Cups, the Chariot, the Hermit. And we have the Ten of Swords upright. Okay, so so I'm hearing distant lover, lover. So Tyra's authentic emotional intentions towards you, it's like they want to have a connection with you, but it's like they want to be on their terms. They want it to look like they want to play it safe with you. And it's like it's like y'all have a spiritual connection, but it's like a block in the physical. It's a block in the physical. I don't feel like her intentions are to manipulate. It does feel like they do want to harmonize with you. But they want you to like, it's like they're lacking confidence, or they're lacking something, and they want you to chase them to help them feel something that they don't feel naturally within themselves. And it could be wanted or beautiful or valuable, or I don't know. But it's given very much, you cut all your hoes off for me, but I'm going to go do me though. Or they want you to like just completely shift while they stay the same. So that's the, you know, how they hope their intentions will affect you is like pretty much it's kind of like manipulation, honestly. But it doesn't feel like it's coming from an ill perspective, like an ill heart. It's just more so like they just want you to be who they want you to be, to make them feel safe and wanted and all these other things that they don't feel for themselves. But they do have feelings for you though. But it's just like they feel comfortable having you at a distance, or like playing like you putty in their hands or something like that. You said I got her blocked still. Yeah, she's still playing, or they still playing, like, or they're not playing, but they're not. Yeah, that's where they are. They like they like the distance that you have, but they still want to have like control over your mind or something like that, or they want you to still think about them. So they may pull on your energy. So that's what I got for you, Lee, and we're gonna close out with Nas. Peace, Lewis. The boss game say your friends are not your friends. They're looking for something beneficial. I feel like we all are though. We are all using each other for something. For something. Something. For real, for real. Peace, Shayla. No, we are not in the mall anymore. We are online based only. So our website is on the website, CrystalineMars.com. And I do local meetups and drop-offs too. So let me know if you need anything. All right. So we got Nas here. Nas wants clarity. We have the Justice. Nas, what you got going on? Nas, you are definitely not in alignment with your highest self, I'll tell you that. You are, I don't know what you done got distracted with. We have the Emperor. Yes. So you're asking for clarity on the path to fulfillment. This is definitely a time that you want to pause, slow down, reflect with this full moon energy. Reflect on the past. Yes, the past right here. Reflect on the past month. Reflect on the past 24 hours. What are you giving your energy to? What have you said that you were going to do that you still haven't done yet? I'm getting like somebody who goes to school and they're playing. So I do feel like I'm not sure what you're doing with your time, or again, what you're consuming, but it definitely feels like you're distracted. You are definitely distracted. Shayla said, oh, I wanted to meet you. Oh, well, maybe I might run into you in public one day. I shop at Whole Foods a lot. You be over there. We have the Fool. I fucking told you. With this Fool, like you playing around. You playing around. The Emperor and the Fool. So reflect on where you've been and what you've been doing, and ask yourself, okay, if I continue down this path, where is this going to take me? And then you can reflect on where you are today. Where has it brought you? Where have you not gone? What have you welcomed into your life that maybe you don't want? That's what it will bring you. If you don't like it, this is a time for you to release that energy, for you to do like a releasing ritual, a releasing bath. But it's more so awareness that needs to be had. And from there, you can move forward. You said this is wild because I've been going harder nowadays. I'm not saying that you haven't been going harder, but you've been going harder down a path that is not in alignment with your highest self. Sometimes we can be so focused and tunnel vision on something that is maybe, you know, outdated. You know, maybe you're operating in your south node. You're going hard in what direction? Right? You're trying to stay in the area that is comfortable for you, or you're just working hard on what you think you need to be doing, but it's like, is that what you need to be doing? It doesn't feel like it. The cards, what I'm picking up, the energy, it does not feel like it. We have the Eight of Cups. Release it. I told you. Release letter. So, again, this is just an invitation for you to really reflect on what you got going on, what you're doing. But there is something that you need to walk away from and stop giving your time and energy, and that will open up the path that you actually do want. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Your ancestors are like, Nas, that ain't it. What's your North Node, Nas? What's your Jupiter placement, Nas? What's your Midhaven, Nas? Like, yeah, there's some realignment that needs to be had. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. This ain't it, Nas. That ain't it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you want clarity? Reflect on where you at and where you been. And, yeah, I would set some intentions to realign. But you need to get clear on where you want to go. You know, so this could be a time for that too, for you to reflect on, like, what are my personal goals? You know, what are my goals? Maybe you need to move, you know, I don't know what you need to do in regards to like exactly what that looks like, but reconsider. You need to reconsider some stuff, Nas. All right. So that's what I got for you, babe. The Boss Game said, it works sometimes. May the peace and blessings of God be upon you. Ashe. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for sharing this space. We will return on Instagram sometime divine Tuesday around 9:30, 10 o'clock. But y'all make sure y'all head over to our YouTube if y'all are not a part of our YouTube family. Subscribe, turn your notifications on. Come on, Ilegua. I feel like it's a cigar. I remember those days I used to puff the cigars. Anyway, y'all turn notifications on, because there'll be times where I'm only going live on YouTube for collective readings, and they're going to be impromptu. So I look forward to connecting with you. Head up to the website, book your services, like I said, and claim this baby boo. She's going full price in a few hours. Her name is Zen. Super, super beautiful. Thank you in advance. Guave said, Dublé, check my story on Instagram before I go away. Okay, I will. Ashe, I love y'all. Peace and love to you. Enjoy the rest of your night, your morning, your day, whatever time it is around your way. Peace and love to you, Nakupenta. Ashe.